welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this channel, I'm talking about my cross-stitch projects. Well, it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, but there hasn't been much progress. The first one is this. This is a Disney sampler from Hachette Collections Japan. Well, this is a kit, but I use only the cloth, and I'm using the DMC thread instead of the kit thread. And the kit indicates to use 3 strands, but I prefer 4 strands for this 11 count fabric, so I changed to DMC thread, and the kit thread is not as good as DMC's. Well, I think I was stitching this patch from 101 Dalmatians, and I finished this, and I started this. Do you know what this is? It's Lady and the Tramp. This is the last motif, a big motif, and I will stitch the outer frame and some decorative motifs. Well, in this design, there are many fractional stitches and back stitches, stabbing in the middle of the fabric square, but this patch had, I think, the least fractional stitches and difficult back stitches. So it was fun to stitch this one. And I stitched up to here, but I suspended this, and instead I started this one. This is a charity cross stitch pattern for Turkey-Syria border earthquake. I don't know the official name, but it's a charity for the earthquake, and the design is by Noriko So. I finished the center main part, and I'm stitching the border, a pattern resembling mosaic tiles. The tiles are surrounding the center part. Well, this is very pretty, but it takes a bit time to stitch these tiles. The next one is this. This is stoat. Do you know the animal stoat? I knew the name, but I haven't seen the real stoat. And this is 3 strands for the stoat and the 2 strands for the background. So it is a bit difficult to distinguish the shape of the animal. So I'm thinking if I need to add back stitches around the outline, I need the outline back stitches. This snowflake part will be remaining unstitched, but I will add some colors to here, and I will have some more here. Well, this design was from this book. It's designed by Yuka Mitsui, and in the book it was stitched on 14 count Aida, and I thought this was 28 count linen, so it would be same as 14 count if I stitch with 2/2 or 3/2. But I realized that this is not 32 count. This is not 28 count, but 32 count. So maybe that's one of the reasons it's difficult to see the shape of the animal. And it uses 13 colors and 76 wide by 85 high, and using maybe 32 count linen. Three strands and 2 strands. And I forgot to explain about this stitch. And this is 18 count Rustico Aida, and it uses how many colors? It uses 9 colors, and 81 count by 81 count. 81 stitches and by 81 stitches. I don't know how many colors it uses. 11 count Aida and 4 strands. And from here I'm introducing my full coverage stitches. First one is this. This is from illustration of Ascendance of a Bookworm. This is the original illustration. I stitched here. I finished 27.72%. And this is 28 count Lugana, and 2 strands basket weave 10 stitch. I already have maybe half of eyes and a little bit of an ear and some hair accessories. It uses so many colors. And how many? It uses 239 colors, and stitch count is 439 wide by 616 high. And the next full coverage is this. This is also the illustration of Ascendance of a Bookworm. This is not the cover of a book, but some illustration card. This. So up to here. I don't know if I can complete this during my lifetime. It is very huge. This uses 179 colors, and its stitch count is 522 wide by 854 high. And the fabric is 32 count Lugana, and this is full cross stitch, not 10 or half stitches. I already stitched 5.97%. But I spent more than 1 year for this, so I don't know how long it will take. The next one is this. This is also an illustration on the cover of a novel, but I couldn't find it in my bookshelf today. Instead, I have an illustration card. Well, the title of the novel is The Reason of Dismissing Pharmacon Monster, Volume 1. And here I have a tower, and maybe here it uses 109 colors, and this is 1/1 half stitch on 44 count linen. It's very, very fine. And the stitch count is 500 wide by 698 high. And this is 6.14%. And here. And the last one is from Hey, Heaven and Earth Designs. This is QS Quick Stitch Ye Old Kitchen Kitten Max Colors. This is quick stitch, but I have already been stitching this for more than 1 year. But I already reached 27.03%. This is so beautiful. Max Colors. Its artwork is by Ciro Marchetti, I think. Very beautiful. It uses 236 colors, and its stitch count is 400 wide by 277 high. This is landscape orientation. These are all portrait orientation. And this fabric is 28 count Lugana, and this is 1/1 full cross stitch. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.